Hello, human beings and creatures of the dark or the light, depending. That is up to you. Yeah, I thought I would just take advantage of my last moment of internet before I get cut. Probably tomorrow. They'll probably cut at midnight or something. I don't know when exactly. I don't even know if it's gonna be exactly tomorrow. I just got an email saying after 48 hours they would cut internet. So I don't know exactly when they will do it. I just know that they will do it. Um, so I don't know. It could be one more day. It could be one more hour. Who knows really? But I just wanted to take advantage. So I'm here until that happens. I don't know really. I just sent them a $40. I got a tiny bit of money from my dad. So actually a $50. Yeah, I put another $50. So at least I do have that. But I'm still missing 140, 150, about 140. I don't know. Safe bet would be 150. Cause yeah. And that's a lot. So I don't expect to have that for a while. They will give me back internet if I pay completely, but that's just I don't have a frame of reference as to when that'll be possible, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just don't know when I'll get it back. It's okay. I'll survive. I'll survive. At least I don't have a roommate in my on my back, wondering why internet is not there and being annoying about it. Because when he was here, that was yeah. One time we got internet cut. He was just bothering me about it all the time, and I was like, "Yeah, but I'm waiting for some money to be able to pay that off." Which is obviously not his fault, but with all the other shit that I've gone through with that guy, it was just adding to the stress. He had zero understanding and comprehension about that. He was just very much on my back, which is it's okay, but I'm just trying to explain that it added on to the stress really. Okay, someone bought yarn for me. Um I have yet to receive the payment on PayPal. I sent the invoice, but they're saying, yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about yarn winders with my customer because they're saying even if it's a little bit janky, unraveled or whatever, it's okay because they have a yarn winder. Yeah, I'm still waiting for payment, but it will come soon. So, right, I'm sewing together the bag for my customer. I'm just missing the other head at the bottom here. After that, I will sew these on. The other parts that I wanted to glue, but I can't afford glue, so you know. I'm just anxious, sorry. Wait, I gotta find my customers thing because I have the layout for the little heads. The last one will be straight at the bottom. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm still having such silly um daydreams. I was just for fun imagining that I was friends with famous people and just it's just for like the purpose of thinking about what that would be like, not that I really fancy that. Because I know it comes with a lot of messed up stuff, but well, celebrities are people, but often it comes with kind of a weird thing. Like you never really know what people are to you, if they really care, if you really matter, because you have money and you have fame, and sometimes that can create problems for you, I guess. I don't know, I'm not famous, but I'm imagining what it's like. So I bet that it's really hard to make friends that or your friends unless they were friends with you before. But you never know who's there just because they're trying to take advantage. So I'm like trying to place myself in their shoes and kind of understand that. I don't know why. I just like to daydream sometimes and imagine certain scenarios, not necessarily wanting them, but like what would it be, or you know. But yeah, I'm not one for the public eye, so it would be a real struggle for me. I would not really enjoy being in the media and paparazzi and all that shit. I would really not enjoy that. I'm a little bit more of a well, I like having my YouTube peeps and all that, but it would be hard to have more, you know? Okay. Okay, my belly is all bit hurting right now. Sorry. I'm just replying to the person who's buying yarn from me. So if you see me grab my phone, I'm not trying to be impolite. I'm just, hello, Lydia. I'm taking advantage of my last moments with the internet. I don't know how much longer I'll have it, so I'm here for at least that moment. I'm gonna see if I can get like a payment plan or something, but I don't think so because my internet provider has very strict rules about this kind of stuff. Hold on. We will see. That'd be fun, but I don't have a phone, so I can't call them to set it up. Payment plan. I don't think they have that. I've already sent like a bit of money. Oh boy. What is it? Okay. Is there account? Payment? No, I don't want to do that. I don't have a credit card anymore. Okay. Maybe profile. What are you up to? Oh, I'll be back someday, Lydia. I just don't know how long it will be before I can pay that up because I have a super huge bill. Um, Basically, I'm missing like $150 on it, so yeah, it got canceled. But yeah, I don't know exactly when it will stop, and I don't know exactly when it will get reinstated. I'm doing all I can to pay it as soon as possible. Logically, if I were to conclude a payment plan, it would be on the payment page. Huh. No, apparently it's not like that. Internet, no. Exclusive advantages. Payment? Yeah. Well, crap. I don't see any place to do that. So okay, I'll maybe I missed it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I've had COVID too. It's really hard, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm so hungry. There. Okay, she didn't tell me when it was gonna be. Okay, I'll wait like 30 minutes, and if they haven't paid by then, I'll ask again. I'm sorry to hear that, Lydia. When I had COVID, I had muscle pain. Well, the first time around. The second time, it wasn't that bad with the muscle pain, but I had a lot of fever and I had a lot of mucus in my throat. That was the worst thing. Like, I got a lot of mucus, essentially. It's not fun, right? I'm sorry, my eyes are so itchy right now. I'm having allergies. Yeah, they don't have an option in place for payment plans. I don't have. No, I don't have any other options for this. Well, that's good. Oh, thank you, Nightbot. Also, I'll put my Ko-fi in the chat. So you have all the things. All the things. The main thing right now is I'm needing food and I don't have any anymore. So yeah, just putting my link out there if anyone can help. You don't have to, of course. You're more than welcome to hang out here always. This is not a requirement at all. But yeah, if you want to help out or if you ever want to check out my shop and if you want a commission or anything, always let me know. I'm happy to take commissions. I haven't done one in a while. I'm finishing up my last one currently actually. And it's this bag, my friend. I know, Lydia. I appreciate you being here though. Hanging out with me always helps because you're keeping me company. Ugh, I'm so tired of having teary eyes and itchy eyes. Allergies are the worst. Ugh, I've been having this for a few days. It sucks. And then you scratch your eyes. You're not supposed to scratch your eyes, but then I scratch my eyes and it just makes it worse. Hold on, I'll just go check in the mirror because like right now it's bad. I'll be right back. Yeah, okay. I'll do my best to keep my hands out of my eyes, but I can't promise that I won't because I'm awkward. Okay. Oh boy. What day are we today? We're Tuesday already. I thought we were Monday. But I guess I forgot that yes indeed we did um change days. I guess I'm just out of the loop because I've not been working this weekend on my crochet or anything. My hands hurt, so I just watched movies and TV and things. Well, not TV. I don't have cable, but like Netflix. I was watching Netflix. I have my parents' Netflix. It's embarrassing, but don't have money, so I have their Netflix password. I have an account on their Netflix. So uh, I'm feeling today. That's the best way to describe it. You have days like that when you just feel Well, that's me today. Like things could be better, but it's not the worst, you know what I mean? Yeah. Hmm. Sewing this on proves to be a challenge. 'Cause I'm trying to go around the whole shape. But I guess I should have just done the exterior of the mask instead. Like the bottom part. It's okay. It still looks good, but could be better. I'm a little bit picky when it comes to customer. Okay. Hold on. I will check that the PayPal payment has cleared. It has not. Hold on. Okay, I sent the invoice at what time did I do? Having troubles with the whole PayPal thing. Does it say? Oh yeah, okay. It was 30 minutes or more ago. So I'll just ask the person if they have the invoice or not. Okay, I just asked them to confirm that they received it. Because sometimes PayPal takes its sweet time with emails and shit. So, you know how it is. Mm. I look better in the dark. I know it's not nice to say that, but I feel like it's true. Don't I? But yeah, today I tried crocheting. I really tried. I started the snake, and this is what I have. Have you been crocheting, Lydia? I've not checked anyone's channel in a long time. I've been really busy with stuff. But yeah, this is what I have so far um of that snake. Not much. This is about 7 or 8 rounds. But yeah. Uh, Life has been so tough lately. I feel like nobody has money anymore at all to buy um, handmade stuff and such. Like support for online stuff in general has been going down all over, and social media has changed their algorithms to favor people who have like huge following, but small accounts, nothing gets pushed anymore. I reach maybe like 10 to 15 people with my posts, whereas my previous account I would reach hundreds of people, I would get hundreds of likes, but now I get 14, 15 likes on a good day, And I feel like my crochet is not ugly, but my posts are just not pushed through by Instagram. Like, I don't think my crochet is the problem, you know. You know what I mean? It's like it's ridiculous how hard it is to for smaller accounts. I feel like my efforts are just not worth it anymore, and it's really hard to motivate myself to keep going with this. So yeah, I I try to I try to keep working and to stay upbeat about it, but just to give you kind of an example, I posted something today, which is just a bunch of older projects I've done. And oh, I've had 13 likes. Yeah, that's good. But yesterday, 3 days ago, 15 likes for my zombie cats, 19 likes. Yeah, that's the most I get usually. Hair is in the way. Oh boy. Okay, the Bear in the Woods account is back. It was like deleted or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, okay, I'm still subscribed to both. I guess it was gone. Maybe she blocked me accidentally, but I couldn't see it for a few days. Yeah. People sharing my shorts. My Beetlejuice shorts. If you don't know what I mean, hold on, I'll show you. Where is it? Okay, sorry, I lost the here it is. Okay, so I have a pattern for this here. Obviously, you can make them in the color you want, but I went for a Beetlejuice color scheme because, you know, that's me. And the four panels are different colors, but I didn't show that in this photo. Yeah, they're pretty cool shorts. And I had like 9 people test this pattern. Yeah. So the lining for this bag is a little bit bigger than it should be. And I did this because obviously this yarn stretches. So I just wanted to make sure. But I think I might have made it slightly too big. We'll see. We'll see. But essentially, yeah, okay. I still have to sew on the little felt things. Just, yeah. Also, like, just see what it looks like with all the little felt parts put on. I'm so hungry. Yeah, okay, I guess I will just put the little flames back in their bags. Uh, and I'll just sew the felt circles. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Because I want this to be finished as soon as possible because all the funds are gonna go towards paying internet and rent and all that. And food, obviously, because winter needs yums. Winter doesn't have food. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be able to go to the store and to buy a little bit of stuff. Like my dad gave me a little bit of money, but I had to put most of it towards internet. So, yeah. Okay. This is black sewing thread. This is what I'm using. Obviously, to sew in my little faces. Well, the felt part for them. But yeah, let me know, people. What have you been crocheting? Have you been working on anything fun? I'd like to know. Also, don't forget to leave a like. Um, this is what shows my stream to people. When you get likes, YouTube shows you to more people, more of your subscribers. Because even your own subscribers, you don't get shown to. I bet you didn't know that, but even to be in the feed of your own subscribers, you have to, like, the more likes you get, it helps you spread it around, essentially. And that's the weirdest thing. I'm the kind of person to think you should be shown to your subscribers at the very least. But yeah, apparently it doesn't work like that. It depends more on the likes and the shares and all that. But that's social media nowadays. That's just how it works. Yeah, it's a lot. It's difficult to kind of keep track of how that all works, but yeah. Okay. I can't see a freaking thing. This is all black. Black on black. Black felt circles on black yarn. And I don't know if you know that. Well, you probably do because you crochet. But yeah, when you're not well lit up, It's really tough to see. So I'm having the time of my life right now trying to sew at the right spot. Okay. But yeah, I don't know why. But this weekend I was watching Twilight. I was talking about this in one of my previous lives that I was just essentially kind of watching whatever. And I don't even like Twilight, mind you. It's really not my thing. No shade to anyone who does. I mean, you have your preferences. And you're perfectly entitled to like Twilight, by the way. It's just personally not something that sparks joy, but I was missing just snippets from some of the last movies. I'm a very curious person in nature. I always need to know what's going on, even if that's something I don't particularly enjoy. I watched entire series that I hate just because I needed to know how it ends. Like I watched the entirety of Game of Thrones, but I don't even like it. But I just needed to know. I just needed to know. I was like, ugh, not this again the whole time, and I was just rolling my eyes at the screen, but I was satisfied knowing how it ended, you know. Maybe that's weird to you, but that's just the way I am. Uh, I'm just very curious. So I was missing a few little bits here and there, and I just watched it from beginning to end because I was not remembering some parts of it. I needed context, so I basically did a marathon. I was just like, Twilight is so weird because it's very predatory, right? You know, Stephanie Meyer, she wrote this as a fan fiction for Harry Potter. Um, and some parts of it were so creepy because she was being a little bit predatory with the characters, the way she was imagining them and all that. Yeah, that's a whole other thing, but yeah, it's also the fact that someone in their 100 years old is attracted to a minor. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. I don't care if when he died, when he turned, he was 17. That does not matter. What matters is he has a whole lot more life experience and money than her. And that, in my book, that is so wrong. Like, he took advantage of her this whole time. And then you get Jacob coming in, the werewolf guy. And obviously, he kind of forces her to kiss him and things like that. And that's even more creepy. I just think the whole series is kind of messed up. But yeah, I just needed to know these little parts that I was missing, what was going on, and I didn't remember how it ended and all that. So yeah, I watched it and I'm just like, eh. But yeah, with romantic stories, I'm very cheesy, but Twilight is just a little bit too creepy for me, if that makes sense. You know, it is just so off and weird. I do not like kind of those things with people who are getting taken advantage of, and It's so weird because the whole time he refuses to turn her into vampire until the very end. Oh, now she's dying. We're gonna do it. I can't live without her. At least he respected that. Well, she wanted to turn, but he didn't want to turn her. But and at the end, she's like super happy and not even feeling any of the bad effects. I wanted to at least have some realistic feeling to it, like a bit of struggle would have been nice, but I guess they were just like out of that narrative and already for the big fight at the end. So yeah. And yeah, earlier today I was talking about Jamie, the actor, the guy who's in Stranger Danger. That's Stranger Things. I like to call it Stranger Danger. I'm sorry. But yeah, he's in that, and he was in Twilight too. He was in. I mean, as well. I don't mean number two. Well, he was in the second one, but he was also in the rest of them. Not the first one though. But yeah, I do not know how to pronounce his name, so I won't even try. But yeah, um, but I was talking about how prolific that actor was even before Stranger Things, and just how amazing he is. Like, that guy is a singer. He is really good at what he does. He has an amazing angel voice too. And I was just thinking about him because I rewatched City of Bones. The Mortal Instruments series. They've made one movie, and after that, it didn't make enough money to keep going. Uh, but I quite like that. It's pretty cool, pretty good too. Very kind of tragic. Oh, my eyes are watery. So annoying. I'm crying, weeping. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, I was hoping to go to the corner store, but it's a little bit too late. I would have to kind of run there. Yeah, if I want to have food tomorrow, I'm gonna have to preserve um that. So I have like $10 left right now. So I'm gonna buy rice. That's what I always get. Rices. I'm sorry, my nose is itchy. So I promise I'm not picking my nose. I'm just scratching it. The side of my nostril really itches. Oh, big F. Ugh. Yeah, don't forget to leave a like if you like what you're hearing. Even if you don't, let me know what kind of movies you like too, please. I don't want to be like alone talking about movies or maybe series. What do you watch? What are you all watching? Well, I've started watching Maniacs on Netflix, and it's very weird, kind of dystopian thing, kind of alternate reality, because it does occur in New York, I believe. But it's kind of adjacent to our reality. There are some elements that are not in real life. There are things like pharmaceutical studies. The whole premise of this, hi, how are you doing? The whole premise of the series is they're doing a pharmaceutical study. They're testing a medication, and it's a mental health thing. It's meant to process trauma, and it's yeah, essentially essentially they have like advertising sorry, everywhere in the city. It's very advertisement heavy. Like when you're missing money, you can pay for an ad buddy to read you advertisement. Essentially, that's the whole thing. And one of the participants, played by Emma Stone, by the way, um, she's addicted to this medication, and that's the reason she's in this study. I don't want to spoil you too much, but I'm just like saying this small thing about it. And it's quite interesting series. I'm liking it so far. It's very dark though. You have to kind of be into moody things. It's a drama, so it's very intense. What have you been watching lately? What are what are you up to? Okay, I'm gonna focus for these last pieces because I'm sewing together a piece of felt, and it's really hard to get it the right place because it's black on black and it's hard to see right now. Lots of Halloween themed movies. Yeah, I've seen that. You've been doing a whole series on your channel. I just downloaded the entirety of Underworld, and I'm gonna be watching that while I don't have the internet anymore. It's all on my hard drive, my external hard drive, so that's good. I'm gonna be watching that. Who's that? Oh, you're watching zombie movies. Yeah, I saw that you were doing World War Z. But who's that? Kate. I don't know who that is. I have no idea. Oh, yeah, okay. I've never watched it, so I have no clue. I do not know. You missed something funny, Ian. I was talking about what I've been watching this weekend. And it's funny because it's not even something I like. And I was explaining the whole reasoning behind this. I'm such a curious person that I watch things that I hate just to know how they end. Do you do that sometimes? Or am I just weird? But I also want maybe your opinion on this whole series because I think the thing I watched is a very, very creepy series in my mind and very predatory. And I kind of want to know if I'm just crazy thinking that because I know it's a thought that is shared by many people. A lot of people think it's creepy as heck. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just too woke, you know? Not that it's a bad thing. I'm just kind of poking fun at myself. I don't know if you were here when I mentioned it earlier. Oh, I was rewatching Twilight. That's what I was rewatching, and I was kind of discussing how predatory the whole thing is. You know, the whole premise of it is kind of an old man dating a teenager, really, and taking advantage of her any way he can. Because besides being old, being a vampire kind of gives you advantages in life. You have the power of seduction. You have the power of um, what else? You're stronger physically. You're anyway all the things you know. Yeah, but yeah, I don't even like Twilight. But as I was explaining, um, I'm missing small parts of it because like my stepmom is really into young adult fantasy, okay? She is very much into that stuff. And she will just watch all the things. She'll just watch all of them and be really, really into that. So it was always kind of playing in the background at my parents' place, but I was kind of watching, but not really watching. So I'm kind of missing parts of it and kind of don't know how things end. Well, I didn't know. I know now because I watched them again. But yeah, I'm not a fan at all. I was kind of watching and being, rolling my eyes. And I did the same thing with a lot of other series and movies. But yeah, I always kind of just watch, okay, what goes on now? But yeah, the whole premise of it kind of creeps me out, you know. Thongs, not things. Yeah, it is creepy. Yeah, it's well, for me it's just bad. Um and it's really not because of the whole so cheesy and baby, like it's not the usual criticism people have for it. It's not that's a problem for me because I love cheesy romance stuff. I don't really usually watch romance, but I do love very, very cheesy films. But if it's kind of like, Bella's a teenager, so it's not really her fault, but she's so very codependent. Like this relationship, it's not love. Like you can tell it's really not love. They're not in love. They're just so codependent. Like Edward hates himself and he dates the first girl that really shows real interest into him and is not just into the fancy Cullens. And he's just like, wow. And he watches her sleep. Like, what kind of creep does that? Even if you're a vampire, like, you have to be really creepy to watch your significant other sleep every night. That grosses me out so much. I would kill the person who watches me sleep. I would be scared to death of them. I would be so creeped out. Okay, hold on. I think my customer just messaged me, so I'm gonna go see. Oh, okay. Okay, my customer just paid. Or is paying currently. I just sold a bunch of yarn cakes, by the way. But yeah, just the whole watching someone sleep to me is horrifying. It's one of my worst nightmares. Yeah, a lot of vampire movies are creepy, but some of them are creepy in a horror way. Kind of horror movies are meant to be creepy, but the thing about Twilight is it's not horror, it's young adult fantasy, and it's creepy in a predatory sense, in a kind of what's the name for that? It's not pedo, but like old man attracted to teenagers. I forgot the term for it. There's a specific term, but it's creepy as in Edward is a predator, not just a vampire predator, but a child predator. That's the creepy part. And I struggle with that so much because obviously I have a lot of trauma. I don't really want to talk about this in depth because I know it's a sensitive subject for a lot of people. But I just want to say I'm sensitive to these issues. So for me, when I watch this, I don't get carried away by the oh, that's so cute. He loves her so much. I get carried away by the yuck. He watches her sleep and oh my god, I can't live without you, Bella. I love you so much. I'm gonna kill myself. You know that's messed up. They're about to kill themselves because they can't be together. Like, I'm sorry, but whoa, calm down, Bella. Calm down, Edward. Breathe, you know? And also, I know that back then a lot of people criticized these actors so much. But as you all know, they were in a relationship when that got filmed. I don't remember. I think they met on set. Like they started being together at that time. They're no longer together because of a whole big drama thing. But yeah, also they were together, so the chemistry was very much there. But I know that they got a lot of criticism for bad acting. But one thing that people didn't consider is Twilight was filmed to look awkward. They're not the only characters who had kind of a sorry. I know that Kristen Stewart gets a lot of criticism for not having emotions. And I know that Robert got told he looked constipated the whole time. But you have to consider the rest of the actors are all like this because they got told to act as if you're in the presence of your lunch, but you cannot eat it. You have to self control, you have to control yourself. So, of course, he's gonna look like that because he's trying not to eat his lunch, which is Bella, by the way. Like he's trying not to kill her at every moment, and I think Robert did a brilliant job at looking like he was trying to control himself not to kill her essentially. The whole time you're like, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? If you don't know, if you haven't watched it, it's like, oh my goodness, he's gonna get her like the whole time. And I think he did a fantastic job at that. And I think he's not a bad actor at all. He was in Harry Potter, right? I hate Harry Potter and I hate J.K. Rowling, but I think Robert did a fantastic job in that movie. He was very good. And he was kind of young when he filmed that. But I think he did a fantastic job, personally. I don't know. I guess it was kind of fashionable to hate him when he did Twilight. And I guess for a while I was like, eh. And I was one of the haters. But rewatching it now, I think it's kind of appropriate that he looks so stuck up and like, ugh, like kind of not sure, not really trying to indulge too much. You know? Let me know if I'm making sense. Yeah, boo, selling things. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't like Kristen Stewart, but like for other reasons. Like as a person, I don't like her essentially. You know what I mean? It's just some things she. It's just the way she is as a person that I have a bone to pick with her essentially. But she's not a bad actress. I think it's appropriate that she looked emotionless because, like you said in the book, and also just in general, a depressed teen is gonna look depressed. There's no way around that, you know. I've been a depressed teen, and I looked like I had no emotions. So people were like, but all the other teens, they look happy. Yeah, they were happy. Like Jessica, she was always so upbeat, and yay, because she's the popular kid, you know. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's hard to explain, but I think a lot of people's criticism of them were a little bit unfair. And it's kind of funny how that changes throughout the series. Their acting adapts to the situation. And I watched a lot of things. I watched some a little bit more, um, I watched a little bit more intellectual films as well this weekend. No, that's yesterday actually. Monday I watched a film on Netflix. It's called Miller's Girl. Let me know if you've heard that. It's very creepy as well. But it's got Jenna Ortega. Disclaimer, I don't like Jenna Ortega. I don't like her acting. It just doesn't reach the spot for me. It just doesn't do it. Um, but she's essentially playing this student who's hitting on her teacher, and it's plenty dramaful, and it's very intellectual, and it's very, it's all the darkness and all that stuff, you know. So yeah, if you want to watch that, you should probably. It's really good, but it's creepy. It is very creepy. Obviously, you got kind of a student teacher situation there, so there's a lot of feel bads about that movie. It's a feel bad movie. It's very uncomfortable to watch personally because I struggle seeing that kind of dynamic. Any kind of power and balance, I really struggle with. But yeah, once again, Jenna Ortega's character is so dark and so moody. Because that's kind of what she plays. It's kind of her face too. Not trying to hate, but like she has a dark and moody face, and it's appropriate for those types of characters. She's the dark and moody teen, you know. So yeah, it fit pretty well with that film. But yeah, Miller's Girl, that's what it's called. The guy is a writer, and it's a literature class. It's a creative writing class actually that she's taking. So you got like an aspiring author in a guy's class. So those kind of dynamics are very, when creation is involved, there's always kind of a, ha, I'm your mentor and I have all of this power over you, because we got this whole professional relationship, but also it kind of develops into more, It's so hard to explain. Okay, I think I'm done with sewing this. Oh no! Ah, I was afraid I lost the needle, but I didn't. Good. Okay. You started the new interview with a vampire. Oh, is it? Didn't feel connected to it. Yeah. I've not watched the new. I've not watched the old. I've always wanted to, but it just didn't happen. So okay. Hold on. She didn't pay. Oh yeah. Okay. No, she did. Wait. No, she did not. Okay. I'll give them more time. Sometimes it takes a while to get approved on PayPal. Oh yeah. By the way, do you know the band Ghost? I'm guessing you do because everyone knows Ghost. But my friend ordered this from me. If you know Ghost, you might recognize these little guys. These are nameless ghouls. And I'm sewing them on. Ugh, I'm not supposed to rub my eyes. Please, someone tie my hands or something. Very kinky. Tie my hands. Just joking. Ah! Oh no. Oh boy. There's not. Hit that. Okay. Bunch of thread. Okay. Um, let's put back. Okay. Yeah, interview with the vampire. With the vampire IMDb. IMDb. Okay. Oh, that one is the series. Ha. That guy is in so many series. He was in Game of Thrones. I'm talking about Jacob Anderson. Yeah, well, yeah. I don't think I'll watch it just because I don't really like remake series. What at what time are you doing it, Ian? Cause I kind of have to stay here for as long as I can. Cause right now I'm poor, so I'm getting all the help I can get, you know. That's why I'm live. It's not because I'm just chilling, but I'm kind of trying to be active on my channel while I still can, you know? Because if there's any chance that more people see what I do and buy my stuff or whatever, that will kind of help me keep internet if I can, you know? Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't really like that. I'm not a big fan of remakes like this. Well, I like movie remakes, but I kind of struggle to like uh, series remakes. I'm not even a huge fan of series in general, just because I don't have the attention span for them at the moment, so I kind of try to not. But I guess it's a matter of personal preference. Like, people keep telling me to watch Hannibal, but I don't want to ruin my memory of my favorite movie ever. Because I love Silence of the Lambs, and I've watched the whole Hannibal movie series, and I've loved them, but I just know that if I watch Hannibal, the series, it's gonna ruin it for me. It doesn't have Anthony Hopkins, and I love Anthony Hopkins. The, for me, he's Hannibal Lecter, and there's no one else who is. But at what time are you doing the 100 Nights of Halloween? Like, is it now? Is it soon? Just tell me, though. Okay, I gotta focus right now because I really don't want to rip the felt, and it is so flimsy. Okay, I don't know if my customer's having issues with PayPal or what, but they said they were already paying almost 30 minutes ago. All right, I'll try to not discourage myself. But I'm getting a little bit agitated. Oh, you're already over. I wanted to know when you're doing it. I guess it's now. Oh, okay, you go around 9. Um, yeah, okay, I can come over in just a little while then. I can do that. Um, just let me know. Because I don't think more people will join me. But yeah, I can come. I'll stay here for about 15 more minutes, and after that I'll be over. Oh, thank you. Yeah, YouTube is weird, that is for sure. But yeah, I'll be over in not too long. Right now, I'm just kind of trying to focus on sewing the teeth. These nameless goals apparently have teeth. Well, the one I'm making anyway does have them. I know they don't all have them. Also, everyone, don't forget to leave a like. I know that I sound like a broken record, but likes are what make it so your video appear on people's feeds. So don't forget. And I'm gonna still sound like a broken record. I apologize. Thank you. Okay, and this, I have like a tiny mouth part to sew. Gosh, I hate doing this. This is so delicate because this felt rips. It like, it just rips. Okay. Okay. What time is it? Okay, it's 42. Yeah, I'll stay on for like 10 more minutes. Oh, yeah, there's another thing I was wanting to talk about that happened online. And it's just a silly, kind of stupid thing. It's not really relevant, but it kind of made me chuckle and poke fun at people too. So if you didn't know, sometimes online people like to gossip about celebrities. Obviously, it's a very fun pastime for some folks. And someone posted one of these how much money do they make kind of video to the Skinny Puppy Facebook group. It was about Trent Reznor and his house in Malibu. Very fancy home, very beautiful home. And yeah, people, okay, guess what people were saying? People were saying that it's not interesting, it's not an interesting enough place to live, and that he sucked for living in such a modern home. Like, people were roasting him for living in a nice home. Like, seriously. Oh, but it's not alternative enough. What kind of poser shit is that? Yeah, I'm kind of roasting people right now, but people were like, Trent Reznor lives in a nice home. I'm gonna be a nasty little shit and like tell him he sucks for living in a nice place. You know, he has children, right? He's widely famous, but he has a family. He wants a nice home for his family. It's okay. He's allowed to not be the edgelord he was anymore. He can just have a nice place to live. You're gonna survive, I promise. Oh no, Trent Reznor has a beautiful home. What kind of drama, you know? I just know that personally, it just made me feel weird. So yeah, I just wanted to have a laugh and share a laugh with you about this. The drama. Oh no, how dare he live in a nice place. Those middle-aged men sometimes who complain about the weirdest shit. It's ridiculous, right? I'm not exaggerating. It's really what was said. People were really saying that Trent Reznor shouldn't live in a nice home. He should live in like a haunted manor or something. Yes, 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 yes. They were saying that. Wow, what a bunch of yeah, yeah, uh-huh. Right. I know, it's just kind of just how out of touch do you have to be to think celebrities can't have a nice place if they're goth? Come on, he has his house is like millions of dollars. Come on. Come on now. Stop being jelly, people. Oh yeah, yeah, probably. Of course. Of course Trent Reznor has that. But you know he's a family man now and that's the reason he quit. He didn't quit, but they're stopping making albums. They're not making actively making music anymore. But he's still scoring film. He's scoring Tron, and very happy about that. I imagine because it's a big gig. You know, Tron is a big movie. It's great for him to be scoring that. You know, like people are so jelly. They're big jelly bellies. Like people, leave Trent alone. Let him be in his mansion. It says it has 6 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. Like you basically have a bathroom for every bedroom. Come on, he has kids. It's okay. He can offer them a nice life if he wants. Yeah, yeah, Trent Reznor has a nice home. That's fine. He's gonna survive, I promise. He's probably very happy about his purchase. You know, he's probably watching nice movies in his home theater while the rest of us are miserable trying to make ends meet. He doesn't care that someone said he's not alternative enough to like his home. You know? Alright. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna come to your channel soon. But I just wanted to share this laugh with you guys. So everyone, come over to Ian's channel. We will have a blast. I don't know how long I will be there, because I don't know when exactly my internet stops. But I will see you all there. I'm not super excited for Jared Leto. Well, yeah, Jared is a you know what? He's a cult leader. So I was a fan of 30 Seconds to Mars back when I was an emo. But now, as an adult, I just think he is a massive creep. Everyone used to love Jared Leto so much. Leto or Leto, I don't know how that's pronounced anyway. But I have a cousin, she thought he was so hot. That's all she'd ever talk about is how hot Jared Leto is. And I'm just like, yeah, that guy hits on teenage girls at his cult meetings and be like, who knows, I could come into your tent. Nah, 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 nah. Please don't come into my tent. I don't care how famous you are. I don't want random creep guys into my tent. That's nah. Like, it could be the most handsome person on earth, but I would not enjoy that. All right. Thank you, everyone. I will see you later. Yeah, he's not a good actor. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you all have a good evening. I don't know when I will be back, but I'll be there someday. At least. I want to thank you all for the support if it takes me a very long time to be back. Um, I'll probably update the community tab when I get public Wi Fi, but the way the Wi Fi is in Quebec, the public Wi Fi, it doesn't sustain things like going live and all that. It's basically good enough to check your socials, and that's about it. But yeah, I just wanted to thank everyone for the huge amount of support I've had on this platform. I feel thankful every day for all the friends I've made here, so if I'm not back in a timely manner, I will be thinking of you all. I love you all. So yeah, thanks. Bye.